Very cool story. We have been talking about the low clouds and the morning fog quite a bit this morning, but take a look at the camera now. Here's Tacoma Narrows Bridge. It looks much better than it did at the start of the show a couple hours ago. We are starting to see a lot of that clear out of the area. However, I will say there are still a few spots around the region that are seeing really poor visibility levels. We are down to less than 2 miles in Friday Harbor. They're only about a half mile right now in Whidbey Island, and even in Everett, they're down to about 3 miles in terms of visibility. Otherwise, throughout the rest of the region, we are 10 and up and we are doing good here. But temperatures, just keep this in mind, right? We're at 58 degrees right now in Seattle, and we are expecting temperatures in the upper 70s for this afternoon. So we are going to see about a 20-degree temperature change heading into that afternoon high temperature. It is going to warm up pretty quickly here. Once we get to about noon, 1 o'clock, we're going to cross that bridge that'll get us into the 70s for today. Futurecast, I do want to talk about the coastal cities and the higher elevations, so mainly towards the mountains. That is where we could see some patchy drizzle and also a possibility here for some thunderstorms. That is going to be headed into the early evening hours for today. Once we get into the overnight hours and then heading into Monday, we don't see that potential quite as much. It's Monday afternoon and into the evening that we might see that chance once again throughout the forecast. So keep that in mind, those of you in the higher elevations and also along the coastal cities. High temperatures for today, 77 degrees for Seattle. Bellevue, Vashon Island will be at 75 degrees. If you don't hit 80 degrees, you're going to get pretty close for most parts of the region for today. 80 degrees is what we are tracking for Auburn, but Gig Harbor is going to be very close at 79 degrees. We have Belfair at 77, mostly in the 60s when you're looking at the Port Angeles area, also for Port Townsend, and then you've got 70 degrees for Oak Harbor. The water temperatures are somewhat decent as of right now when you're looking at lake numbers, Lake Union and also Lake Washington. They are going to be in the mid 60s for today for those water temperatures. The main concern here is Puget Sound. We are still in the low 50s there. So again, cold water shock. It happens very quickly. Just be very mindful of when you're outside recreating for today. Pollen count forecast. Monday and Tuesday are going to be our main concern days here when it comes to grass pollen. If you are allergic to grass, those levels are going to be very high for tomorrow and Tuesday. So please keep that in mind as you make your outdoor plans for this next work week. And speaking of the work week, starting tomorrow, we are going to still see more temperatures in the mid to upper 70s throughout the region. We do get the Mariners back home Monday to Wednesday, and then also into next weekend. Should be a pretty good day for it. We're looking at possibly 80s even on Thursday. We'll be right back.